Close your eyes for a moment and picture this: a sultry evening in Hollywood, the red carpet rolled out, and flashbulbs capturing every moment. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation, and then she steps out. A vision of beauty and allure, leaving everyone spellbound. This is the power of a bombshell. But what exactly defines this term that has left a permanent mark on pop culture? Well, bombshell isn't just a whimsical term conjured out of thin air. Its roots trace back to a time when the impact of a woman's beauty was likened to that of a bomb's explosive power. A powerful metaphor, don't you think? It paints a picture of a woman so stunning her mere presence causes a stir, much like the shocking and immediate impact of a bomb. But these bombshells, they were more than just their appearance. They were icons, trendsetters, and in many cases, they were revolutionary. In a world often dictated by men, these women stood tall, claiming their space, redefining beauty, and challenging the norms. So the next time you hear the word bombshell, remember it's not just about outer beauty. It's a tribute to those magnetic women who, with their charisma and spirit, left an impact so profound that we remember them with reverence and awe even today. With the term bombshell defined, let's journey back to the golden age of Hollywood, an era where the magic of cinema truly began to dazzle and stars became larger than life. Among them, a woman emerged, setting the silver screen ablaze with her charisma and allure. Enter Jean Harlow, the original blonde bombshell. In 1931, the world was introduced to a film that not only became a sensation but also coined a term that would forever be etched in Hollywood lexicon. The film was Platinum Blonde, and the dazzling star at its center was none other than Jean Harlow. Her performance was so magnetic, so electric, that she was dubbed the Blonde Bombshell, and boy did she live up to that name. But Jean wasn't just a one-hit wonder. 2 years later, she solidified her bombshell status by starring in, quite fittingly, Bombshell. The title itself was a bold declaration of her iconic status, and posters proclaimed lovely, luscious, exotic Jean Harlow as the blonde bombshell of filmdom, and the world couldn't get enough of her. Harlow wasn't just an actress, she was a phenomenon. With her golden locks, radiant personality, and unparalleled screen presence, she epitomized the term bombshell. But more than her roles, it was her spirit and zest that made her the legend she is remembered as today. As the curtains of Hollywood's golden era unfurled, a bevy of beauties began to dominate the silver screen. But these weren't just women who were admired for their looks. They were powerhouses of talent, grit, and determination. Each brought a unique flair, forever changing the landscape of Hollywood. First up, the inimitable Marilyn Monroe. More than just a blonde bombshell, Marilyn's appeal lay in her vulnerability, combined with a wit that often went unnoticed. Her platinum curls, red lips, and that playful, breathy voice made her an icon. But it was her role in films like Some Like It Hot and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes that truly showcased her range from comedic timing to dramatic depth. Then there was the mesmerizing Rita Hayworth. With her flowing auburn hair and the ability to command any stage, she was every bit the dancer Hollywood needed. Films like Gilda and CoverGirl not only highlighted her acting skills, but her spectacular dance numbers that left audiences spellbound. And of course, one can never forget Elizabeth Taylor. Those entrancing violet eyes, that undeniable talent. Liz wasn't just a beauty, she was a force to be reckoned with. A child star who seamlessly transitioned into mature roles, she gave us unforgettable performances in Cleopatra and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Off-screen, she was a fierce advocate for several causes, especially the fight against AIDS, cementing her legacy as not just an actress but a humanitarian. These women, with their unmatched talent and unique charm, were more than just stars. They were constellations in their own right. Lighting up the world of entertainment, they paved the way for future generations, all while battling societal norms and the overwhelming pressures of fame. The glitz and glamour of the golden era had etched a particular image of beauty in our minds, but as the curtains closed on one era, they opened to a world that was ready to embrace a broader definition of allure, showcasing diverse talents and unique charms. Enter Sophia Loren, a name that became synonymous with timeless beauty and elegance. This Italian siren wasn't just another pretty face in the crowd. She was a tour de force who redefined what it meant to be a global superstar. With her almond-shaped eyes, striking features, and that undeniably Mediterranean charisma, Sophia dazzled both on and off the screen. And it wasn't just her beauty that captivated audiences. Sophia's roles often portrayed strong, resilient women, defying stereotypes and breaking barriers. She was a symbol of hope and inspiration, showing a generation of women that with passion and perseverance, you can conquer the world. From the coast of Italy, our journey takes us to the heartland of America, where a country belle named Dolly Parton was weaving her magic. Dolly, with her vivacious personality, sparkling eyes, and larger-than-life hairdos, wasn't just a beauty. She was a songwriter, singer, and entrepreneur, representing a new kind of bombshell, one that blended beauty with brains, creativity, and wit. Her talents didn't stop at singing. Dolly was a storyteller, penning songs that spoke to the human experience, touching on themes of love, hardship, and resilience. Her Dollywood venture and philanthropic endeavors, like her Imagination Library, further cemented her status as a multifaceted powerhouse. As the decades roll on, these incredible women, Sophia and Dolly, proved that being a bombshell wasn't just about physical beauty. It was about grit, talent, and the power to inspire. They were the beacons who illuminated the path for future generations, showcasing that true beauty transcends eras, geographies, and stereotypes. The glimmer of old Hollywood never truly fades. It finds its way into the modern era, casting its magical glow on a new generation. And who stands at the forefront bearing the torch of vintage charm into the 21st century? It's none other than mesmerizing Scarlett Johansson and the ever-radiant Christina Hendricks. Scarlett Johansson, with her sultry voice, striking features, and undeniable talent, often draws comparisons to the luminous Marilyn Monroe. Whether she's playing an otherworldly being in Under the Skin or showing her comedic chops in Lost in Translation, there's an undeniable echo of the golden era in her performances. But it's not just her on-screen charisma. Scarlett's off-screen persona, her style choices, and her poise have often been reminiscent of the classic bombshells. Yet, she brings her unique touch, blending the retro with the contemporary, making it all her own. Then there's Christina Hendricks, a vision in red. Her role as Joan Holloway in the series Mad Men catapulted her into the spotlight. And boy did she shine, channeling the seductive allure of bombshells like Jane Russell and Rita Hayworth. Christina's presence was both commanding and captivating. Beyond the screen, Christina has been an advocate for body positivity, proving that beauty isn't confined to a single mold. In an industry obsessed with standards, Christina has been a refreshing voice, reminding us of the diverse definitions of beauty that our vintage bombshells once championed. As the spotlights shine bright on these modern-day icons, it's clear that the spirit of the vintage bombshell lives on. Scarlett and Christina, with their distinct styles and immense talents, are testaments to the timeless allure of the bombshells of yesteryears, proving that some legacies never fade. When we speak of the bombshells from the golden era, we're not just recounting tales of beauty and allure. These were women of substance, strength, and spirit. Theirs were stories interwoven with tenacity, ambition, and a determination to leave an indelible mark on the world. They were the faces on countless magazine covers, yes, but they were so much more. They were pioneers, pushing past the boundaries set for them, navigating an industry rife with typecasts and stereotypes. They challenged norms, turned heads, and in doing so, paved the way for future generations. In an era where roles for women were often limited to the damsel in distress or the coy lover, these bombshells sought depth and substance. They sought roles that mirrored the complexities of real women, the joys, the heartbreaks, the battles, and the triumphs. They weren't just content to be seen, they wanted to be heard. And heard they were, whether it was Marilyn Monroe establishing her own film production company or Elizabeth Taylor championing for AIDS research. These women channeled their influence for causes greater than themselves. And their legacies? They echo in every corner of today's entertainment world. From the red carpets to the roles being written for today's leading ladies, the footprints of these bombshells are undeniable. They set the stage, showing the world that a woman's beauty and her brains aren't mutually exclusive. They can coexist, intertwine, and blaze a trail that lights up the world. So, as we remember these vintage goddesses, let's not forget the battles they fought, the ceilings they shattered, and the paths they carved. For they weren't just bombshells, they were beacons of change, illuminating the way for all who followed. As we depart our mesmerizing journey through the world of vintage bombshells, it's evident that their charm is evergreen, their legacies unfading. They've shown us that beauty isn't just skin deep, it's a fire within, an unyielding spirit, and a passion that transcends generations. These women, with their glitz and glamour, were not just symbols of their era. They were pillars of strength and inspiration. Their stories serve as a reminder that with ambition and grit, anyone can rewrite their narrative and leave a mark on history. But our dance with nostalgia isn't over just yet. If these tales of captivating bombshells have left you yearning for more stories from the golden days of cinema, I've got the perfect treat for you. The world of stardom is filled with tales as captivating as the history of the bombshell. If you're captivated by the tales of Hollywood's golden era, click right here for the mesmerizing story of Raquel Welch, Untold Secrets of the Bad Girl of Hollywood. So here's to the bombshells, to the icons, to the legends that continue to inspire us. Until next time, keep those reels rolling.